Today, we're going to talk about something that's becoming a real issue for a lot of people: fake trading apps. Technology has made investing so much easier, but it's also created some new risks we need to watch out for. Our goal today is pretty simple. It's just to help you stay aware, stay calm, and ultimately stay safe.
And that's really the heart of the issue, isn't it? It's amazing that you can manage your investments right from the palm of your hand. But that exact same convenience is what scammers are now using to set some pretty convincing traps. So here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll start with the good stuff, the new convenience of investing. Then we'll get into the hidden dangers. After that, I'll walk through exactly how these scams work, give you a safety checklist you can actually use, and then we'll wrap up with a final, simple reminder.
There's just no denying it. The fact that you can buy and sell shares with a couple of taps on your phone is a game changer. It's really opened up the world of investing for so many people, and that's a fantastic thing.
But this is where things get tricky. What happens when the app you're using, the one that looks so polished and professional, isn't actually real? Well, that's the hidden danger we really need to talk about.
And scammers have gotten incredibly good at this. They design these fake apps to look completely legit, with sharp logos and slick user interfaces that often copy real, well-known financial companies. Sometimes they even manage to get these apps onto official app stores, which makes them seem all the more trustworthy.
All right, so let's pull back the curtain and see how this scam actually plays out, step by step. Once you understand their playbook, it becomes a lot easier to spot the warning signs before any harm is done.
This right here is the hook. The whole thing almost always kicks off with a promise that just sounds way too good to be true. A guaranteed massive return on a small investment? That's a huge, flashing red flag.
So here's their process, and it's deceptively simple. First, they reel you in with those wild promises of huge profits. Then, they get you to sign up and give them all your personal information. To keep you hooked, the app will actually show you fake charts and numbers that make it look like your investment is skyrocketing. But the moment you try to take your winnings out, you can't. The money's gone.
And this gets to what they're really after. They want your most sensitive information. Things like your PAN card details, your Aadhaar number, and of course your bank account numbers. Why? Well, it's for one of two reasons. Either to steal money directly from you or to sell your personal data onto other criminals.
Okay, now for the most important part of our chat. Let's shift gears and talk about what you can do to stay safe. Think of this as your practical guide to protecting your hard-earned money.
I'm going to slow down a little bit here because these next points are absolutely crucial. Learning how to spot a fake is your single best defense.
So before you download anything, please take these 3 simple steps. First, go directly to the official websites for the National Stock Exchange or the Bombay Stock Exchange. They keep lists of verified, legitimate apps. Second, only use the download links that you find on those official sites. And third, take a second to verify the developer's name. A real company will always be listed under its official, registered name.
And while you're at it, here are a few more red flags to keep an eye out for. We already talked about the promises of crazy high returns. But also, look at the app's details. Does it have a really low number of downloads? Are the reviews either all fake sounding, or are there very few reviews at all? Or are they mostly negative? These are all warning signs.
If you remember just one thing from today, let it be this. Before you invest, before you download, before you give away any information, always stop, think, and verify.
Okay, let's bring it all home with one final thought. This is something to keep in the back of your mind whenever you're navigating the world of online investing.
This is such a fundamental truth. Real, legitimate investing isn't about getting rich overnight. It's a patient process that takes time. Any app or person promising you otherwise is almost certainly setting a trap.
The goal of all of this is not to make you scared of technology. It's to empower you to use it wisely. By staying informed and just being a little bit cautious, you're building the best defense you can have. Awareness really is protection. If you stay alert, you stay safe. So I'm going to leave you with this one simple question to ask yourself anytime you come across a new investment opportunity. Is this just too good to be true? Taking a moment to answer that question honestly could save you a world of trouble. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay aware, and please share this information with your family.